Yeah. Sponges.
Can't hit and move a target. Can't hit and move a target. Good to meet you all. I'm Gavin Stewart. You guys might know me because I've fought against Jay a few times. He'll hook me once though, you bastard. Right. Black belt under Mick Broster and Eddie Bravo. Been asked to show you guys some rubber guard today. So everyone grab a partner for me. And do you guys flow roll here? Yeah, so just a flowy one, nothing too heavy. We're not warm yet, so use it to warm up. Just so I can decide what we're going to do for the man of the day. This is all about you today. So grab yourself a partner, flow rolling nice and loose, nice and light, just for a couple of minutes. What 10th planet guys call the basic path first of all. There's a bit of a problem with it, it's getting the arm to the mat, but we're not really going to play it today. But don't try and take everything from the seminar today, just take bits. Feel free to stop learning when you've had enough and just drill where you are. So just basic path. So just first of all, just a little introduction to rubber guard if you're not playing it. I'm going to be in full guard. Okay, the big misconception with rubber guard is that it's bad for your knees. So I've been playing rubber guard for about 18 years. My knees are fine, okay? So if it is, either I'm superhuman, which I'm definitely not, or it's all about angles, right? So if I control those, let's go do this for us, mate. So if I play my rubber guard here, that's bad for my knees, okay? I can feel the pressure, my knee doesn't like that at all. Even if I'm hugging my knee from flat on my back, this is bad for my knees, okay? What you want to take, even if this is all you take for today, when I create that angle there, all of a sudden, I'm 3 times more flexible than I was, and there's absolutely no pressure in the knee. It's all in the hip, okay? So all I'm doing here is I'm lying on my dominant hip. And that's what I really want you to focus on for this first drill, okay? So hands on the chest for me now. Give us your posture. Relax. You don't need to be nervous. Don't need your hands on the chest there. Right, so for your basic path, I'm gonna pull this elbow up, and as I do that, I'm gonna switch my hips like I just did, okay? Now if you're new to rubber guard, feel free to put your non-dominant leg on the ground, okay? Anybody blue belt or above, in reality, we want to be switching, just using our body mechanics, okay? As I pull this elbow up, the first thing I do is I knee him in the tricep, and then I hug the knee. First thing, we hug the knee first, and then we go wrist to ankle second, okay? So this is called mission control. Now notice, whenever I'm playing my mission control, this would be my arm this side of the head, rather than this side. That inside space is everything. If he gets on the inside of this leg, I've lost. There's no amount of flexibility or willpower that's going to stop me losing my rubber guard, okay? So, basic concepts, first of all, I'm on my hip, my dominant hip, and I'm always minding the inside space on the free leg. At the moment, I'm just curling around the back, but that can do a bunch of different things, okay? Here's the bit that we don't really like. I'm going to hit what we call a zombie. So I'm going to go under his elbow, I'm going to shoot this arm as high as possible, swim underneath, all the way to my shoulder, and then I'm going to hug, okay? And this is called New York. Everybody wants to be in New York. Now, if you try and posture up there, we got him. Very good guard, very hard to pass, okay? And we'll just start with that. That's called basic path, okay? Today we're going to play some shoulder dog side. We're going to destroy the shoulder, hit a bunch of go-go platters and sweep him over to mount. But just to start with, just to warm that hip up, let's start with our basic path. So posture control, plumb clinch, going under the ear, round to the top, under the ear, round to the top. I'm going to come down to the non-dominant side, grab the elbow, open my guard, switch my hips and rip that elbow up as hard as I can. Knee falls into that space so we can't get it back. I hug the knee and then I go wrist to ankle, okay? Not here, wrist to ankle. It doesn't look good, okay? But this isn't what's controlling the posture. I'm not controlling this posture by pulling this leg down, blowing my knee to pieces. I'm controlling the posture by hugging this knee, trying to keep this knee closer to my chest than my foot the whole time. Always minding the inside space. When he calms down a bit, I swim under his elbow, push it up, swim underneath for what we call a zombie. Boom. So you got mission control, zombie, New York. Weak side, mate, weak side. Hay fever. Hay. Take that. 2 points. So let's go straight into some kills. So, this is our new start position, okay? We call this cocoon. It's not, I don't play it the way Eddie and most of the other black belts do. They play it here with this underhook this side. I skip that step, right or wrong, it's just what I like to do. This is, although it is an overhook, we call it a bagpipe, so I'm coming all the way to my far side hip, and then I'm driving my elbow in, okay? I really want to make sure, because that's going to be my posture control. This hand, I take off my underhook, and I control the posture there. You can see that's going to be my rubber guard arm, so to me, it just makes a lot of sense. So, I'm going to end up in a position called Jersey, okay? So, because of the nature of this butterfly guard, this sit-up butterfly guard, as I drop to the side, I get a beautiful angle, I take the top leg out, free New York, and I come all the way over. The only reason it's not a free New York is because I've got this butterfly hook on the far side, okay? So this is New Jersey. So this is a bit of a problem for me if I'm playing this side. Today we're going to play chill dog side, so it's going to be a benefit for me. That's going to be my entry, okay? I'm curling my toes down to watch out for that dog bar that Big Dan caught Fedor in. So I want to make sure that my knee is facing away. Yeah, good lads for the ones that are moving. And then we're going to clear the head. So I double down on the shoulder hook, clear the head here, and then I hit what we call chill dog, all right? And we'll pause there. So now we're ready to start attacking. You can see the most basic attack here, called a carny. I'll show you that in a sec. We're going to hit a bunch of go-go platters and go-go clinches. Any MMA fighters in? Yeah, maybe-ish a little bit. The go-go clinch is deadly. I even teach it to my MMA guys. I know you guys don't like to be off your back, but I'm going to show you a choke today that you should be able to use it today in the rounds, okay? And it all comes from this chill dog position. And the benefit of this, no flexibility required, because I'm completely off on my hip. So everything I've shown you so far, this would be your shoulder lock, okay? Everything I've shown you so far doesn't require flexibility at all, all right? So let's just get to chill dog first of all. So my cocoon position, okay? Overhook, so this is the hand on the mat. Posture control, which is going to turn into my rubber guard hand, and I've got 2 butterflies, okay? I drop to the side, not to my back, okay? I want the angle, so I drop to my side. So I rip him this way, leg comes out, straight to this free New Jersey. New Jersey, because I've still got my leg on the inside. That space, that battle of the inside space, a real worry for me when I'm playing this position here, because if he gets on the knee, I'm in big trouble. I can't triangle him, can't bolt lock him, all of that's disappeared. But the second I do this, just to prove a point, pass the guard knife. Don't mean anything to me. He'll do what he wants. Meanwhile, snap. So 2 main issues, limp arm and forward roll, okay? If we get time, there's a move, if you're going to play chill dog side, they're definitely going to forward roll sometimes, you will lose it. There's a move called the DA, where we end up in side control, there's all sorts of arm crushes, and that's where your truck game starts. And my approach to it is, if he forward roll, if the worst thing that can happen to me while playing my rubber guard is that he forward rolls and I end up in side control, well good. I've like bypassed the pass, bypassed the takedown. Yeah, fair enough, he escaped my rubber guard, but that's no win. Like, I'm now in side control, about to twist here, so I'll take that any day of the week, all right? But if I get time, I'll show you what to do with that. So this is your cocoon position. Everyone's crushed that, to be fair. Leg comes out, fires over, we clear the head. There is a gap there, if you can see it, which can be counted with what they call a double bagger, but let's keep it, relatively simple today. So it all depends what Naif does now. If Naif tries to drive away, he gives me the carny, which is what we've been hitting already. If he tries to drive in there, I should be able to stop him with my frame, and I want to clear the head and hit go-go clinches, which is what I want to show next, okay? But just so we're all doing it, let's first of all hit what we call a kung fu move. Really hard to get, to be honest. And I've got brown belts in my gym that still can't fucking do this thing, okay? So if Naif just postures up a little bit, because he ain't just going to have his head down, it's going to be more like there, okay? If he's trying to limp arm, straight to the corner, okay? But this is more realistic. So the way a kung fu move works is, the elbow is going to try and get under the chin. Basically, I'm trying to get my foot in front of his face. That'll take away his forward roll, give me all the go-go platter options, and the go-go clinch, which is the deadly one. So all I do is I hug the knee again, elbow goes towards the face, and then my forearm rolls over the top of my foot, okay? And you can see that gives me, oh, it's going to be tight, mate. That gives me a really easy go-go platter there, okay? So we'll hit that now. the way we finish our go-go platter is we grab the toes, and I just put my toe to the ground. I don't pull away, not like this. Although I will get a tap, that's giving him his escape. You awake? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's giving him his escape. I want to be on my toes, God, that's tight, and then just put my foot to the ground. You can see the reaction. That gets really quick, really easy tap. All right. So we're here, New Jersey. Anyone tell me why it's called New Jersey? Yeah, because I've got one butterfly hooking. Okay. The old saying used to be everybody wants to be in New York and nobody wants to be in New Jersey, but that's changed now because this Jersey hook has actually ended up being really good. But if you watch Fedor versus Dan, Big Dan, he gets fucked up with this hook. He turns it into a dog bar, so do be careful. So clearing the head, nice easy clear, and we're ready. There's your carny, if he lets you do it. Kung Fu move. This might piss a few people off, it's annoying. I flare the elbow down and out, and I just roll my forearm over my foot. That's better. Grab my own toes, and look at that go-go platter. It's tight as fuck. Toes down, and you get a real quick tap. It's really, really good go-go platter, okay? Love it. So, go-go platter's going in, Kung Fu move, go-go platter, okay? Now, let's say he clears my hand, grabs the toes, pushes out the way, okay? He leaves us with what we call a go-go clinch. So it's totally different submission to a go-go platter, but this is the one that I wanted to show everybody. This is the one that I would say is the highest percentage submission from your rubber guard. We get these all the time. Day one stuff at 10th Planet. I take my dominant arm and I shoot behind my heel. So I'm sort of on the Achilles tendon. I rotate underneath him and I clinch around the back of his neck there. I can carny him at any time. I go round the back of the knee and I hit a reverse cable grip, and then I just bring my elbows together. And look at how violent that tap is, okay? You'll sleep people by accident with this thing. It's really, really good. And at any moment, I could always reach back and carny him. It's really, really good, all right? We'll just look at, for the rest of the session, we'll look at like the counters and the way they're going to move. There's so many, it's called go-go launch, everything's go-go platter orientated today. But I was just saying to a couple of guys, like obviously, although you don't need flexibility for this, just like everything in jiu-jitsu, it's body specific, right? Like there's things I can't do, there's things I don't want to do, and there's things that I really like to do in jiu-jitsu. So if you haven't quite got the flexibility, or maybe you've got, you know, poorly knees, poorly hips, and you can't get your go-go platter, you might find that the go-go clinch is right in front of you. You might find that none of this is in front of you, and you need to hit a different angle to get it. Carney should be easy for everybody, right? I don't know many people that can't do this move. But anytimes this kind of stuff, although it's not a flexibility thing, it looks like it is, but it's really not a flexibility thing. You know, it is still, you know, if I was 50 stone, I might struggle to do it. So, boom, we're in. Your reps. Good housekeeping. Always keeping that knee glued to the chest, because although I'm going to clear the head, I still want to keep him in a clinch. This is where all your triangles and stuff like that live, okay? Clearing the head. How do you guys get on with this Kung Fu move? This is the bit that everyone struggles with. Elbow down, flares out, and I roll my foot underneath it. That's how I catch it, okay? Go-go platter, go-go clinch. You can finish the go-go clinch with one hand, okay? You really don't need two hands, just to prove a point. Okay, two hands is just obviously better. For the next flow though, now he's going to grab the toes and he's going to drive in. So now my go-go platter angle is kind of been messed with, okay? This is one of the worst things he can do. One of my good friends hit one of those yesterday in a comp. So he's given me all the space I need, although remember what I said, we're taking him down a trail that he can't get out of. So I'm going to control his posture. I'm going to bring this leg out, and I don't care whether he's on top of my foot or not. Irrelevant to me, it might matter to him when he wants to tap. This leg comes out, I go over the top of my foot, and then I put it on the back of his head, okay? So we're what we call death from above. So still no flexibility required, okay? Although it looks like it. You're awake? Yep. So I'm pulling down on my shin and driving my hips up. And there's your tap, okay? Notice he's still on top. Defending the go-go platter, defending the go-go clinch, but in doing so, he gives me all the space I want. He can't not. It's that easy, okay? No flexibility required. Bang. That quick, death from above, okay? So we'll just add that piece in. I'll set one up all the way up. You guys might find this easier than the go-go clinches and the go-go platters, because there really is no crunch required. The angle is flat on my back, which is a good thing, and he's just about to get swept to mount as well. So if you guys are IBJJF players, This will be where your precious points live, okay? Obviously we're 10 bonnets and we never play points, that's why we get battered. We either sub people or lose on points. 1, 2, 3, got him, look, he defends, drives in. This is what he should do, okay? If he knows the game, he's trying to take my angle away from me. He can feel how useful that angle is to me, but he gives me all the right space. So look, I just go on top, around the back of the head, and we're here. 0 flexibility required. Death from above. Aptly named, right, Nath?
Yeah.
Beautiful. There are omoplatas there, but I would avoid playing that game because that's where the omoplata is a really hard game to play. Not because it's technical, but because they're going to roll. You don't have very much control, and just controlling the hips probably isn't enough. I know you can sit out and pull them, but that would need its own seminar, its own hour, which we don't want. So let's re-roll them. Couple more bits to show you, and then we'll get some rounds in. We're in New Jersey, free New Jersey. Kung Fu move. Go-go platter. Go-go clinch. He drives in, okay? Now let's say he drives in, take it, you're probably going to have to be on those toes as well. The thing, I could still finish the go-go platter for me. I'm going to really struggle to finish a go-go clinch, but if he's not on those toes, I'll be able to finish a go-go platter, okay? Let's say he's tight with this elbow down. I can't clear this knee to go for my death from above, okay? So you can do this from the go-go platter holding the toes, but I like to do it from a chin strap just because I would finish a go-go platter from there, right? So there'll be a reason why I'm not. So I like to grab the chin from here, and again, it'll be connected, his head will be connected to your foot. Move your foot away, grab the chin, okay? Now, remember he's driving in, because if he's not driving in, I'm going to get, that's it, I'm going to go go-go clinch. So I'm just going to re-roll him. It's called a go-go launch, okay? Like I say, everything's go-go platter today. So I just preload him. I could use the chin strap on its own, Nath will tell you, right mate? But I have got a butterfly hook, so why wouldn't I use my butterfly hook? And we land here. So this is called two things. As I've landed, look, I've cleared the hand. Most common submission, easiest submission, you guys can probably see a monoplata here. Yeah, legends for moving, thank you. Same we did it again. You right with that arm? Yeah. I'm only on my elbow because I'm trying to be nice to Nath. You can see there's an armbar there, right? So two things, two things. I'm under his chin still. Maybe we'll finish with a mounted go-go platter in a bit, just because they're deadly. But your first one is going to be, I'm going to go triangle here, drop to my side, just making sure I don't break his arm. I'm going to grab the wrist and the elbow, I'm going to pull the shoulder across. Now if he doesn't tap from the shoulder, I'm going to stomp on my own heel to get the tap, okay? Tap number one. Triangle on, grab the wrist, turn the thumb down, for a straight armbar, okay? Tap number two. Tap number three, now I am terrible at these things. I have to go under the arm like that to hit these monoplatas. Tap number three, okay? Now I know there's loads of people out there that can do it by just holding it. Ooh. I've leveled up, okay. So we'll do three submissions from this position. It's called two things, but obviously the two things is this and this, all right? All because from my go-go clinch, go-go platter style system, he decided to drive in too far. Get your reps in. Speed is your friend here. Clearing head, there is a gap there if you guys have seen it. He drives in, mega drives in, look, grabs the toes because he would, and if he doesn't, go platter, no problem at all. So again, one of my details, something that I like to do on this is I like the chin strap. So at the moment I can't get it, you have to move, mate. At the moment I can't get it, but look, just move my toe away, got him. There's so much, like all the old school boys love chin straps. It's a butterfly hook, but I could also post if I needed to, but I'm just turning him this way. Easiest sweep you'll do. Now you want to clear that grip as you land, okay? It'll be nice and weak. Elbow, wrist, pulling across what we call a straight jacket. Tap, if you need to. Tap, back out, triangle. Turning the thumb down, because the thumb always goes away from the pressure. It's one-handed. Don't let it break. My elbow clipped. Why did my elbow clip when he's in the armbar? Sucks being old. There we go, it's better. And then your monoplata, and just keep in mind I'm not very good at this. That's the worst one. He says it's pretty good. And you see there's loads here for me. Loads of submissions here for me. Those will just be the three that we hit. delete that. Back to the neck then. We'll finish with the mounted go-go platter, only because it's right in front of you and it's really easy. New Jersey, nice and quick. Clearing the head, there is a gap. Go-go platter, go-go clinch, he defends. Right, so, not ready yet, right? I haven't got my chin strap, I want it to be mean, right? I can't move him, but I can move myself around him. Boom! Now I've got a chin strap. I have got my butterfly hook on my post if I want to use it that way, but look how powerful that is. I didn't do anything else. You're clear before you hit the ground, okay? So, right now, we're in go-go platter territory, which I actually prefer this. I'm not really good with these mono platters. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go up to my all fours, and I'm going to put my foot across his throat, okay? Okay? To finish this, I'm going to reinforce the go-go platter with the top of my thigh, and all I do is I just rotate away from him. There, okay? Easiest submission in the game. I don't have to do anything. This isn't very pleasant, Nath, I apologise. If you land and his chin's tucked, right? Oh no. There is that rule, anything below the nose is the neck, I get that. But make a little L with your hand, put it under his nose, and pick it up. And then I back it up, right? And then the sub, it's not, I don't need to lean in, I don't need to pull the head up, okay? I don't need to do any of that. I just walk away from it. And there's your submission. It's really, really nasty. There is also, we won't drill this, but if I do lose this arm, I can also come out to spider web at any time and just go to your nice standard arm bars, all right? So, boom, got him. Test it. Now you're getting good at it. Let him try and posture. Have a little game. See how he wants to move. I'm not going to clear the head till I'm ready. Bang, got him. Got him. All me, okay? Inside space, no light is irrelevant to me now, okay? Go-go platter, go-go clinch if you want to drill him. He drives in. Look, he's hiding the chin strap from me. I ain't happy. Where's my little L? Not anymore, he's not. That's my chin strap there. Clear it. Easiest submission in. Mounted, go. Sick. Any questions on any of that rubber guard stuff then? Feel like it's going to be useful? Yes. You'll lose it, you'll get passed, you'll get rolled. Like anything else you try to learn, you know. There's big like conception that rubber guard doesn't work. Well, nothing works. At high level, nothing works, you know. It does work. Ben Eddy proves it. Buggy proves it. Jeremiah Vance. You know, you've seen it more and more and more. Like things like the Dead Orchard and stuff, they're probably the most hit arm bars in amateur MMA. That double armbar thing, it's really, really good stuff. But when you're learning it, you're gonna lose it. People are gonna fall. The thing that will happen more often than not from the chill dog plays will be forward rolls. Okay, so you do need a DA and stuff like that to roll, which I'm happy to show you. But I appreciate you've done 90-ish minutes of solid drilling, so you're probably a bit bored of it now. By show of hands, does anybody want to see the DA? So all of this has happened, right? I've gone here, cleared the head. And I've messed up somewhere with my timing. He's managed to start this, look, so he's gonna walk away, and he's gonna roll over his shoulder. So pause for a second, Dave. This bottom leg comes out like I'm gonna do an omoplata. He forward rolls, I catch his legs, and I lean into him there, okay? So it's called the DA, like we're leaning on the DA. I think, I don't know that for a fact, I just think, okay? So what's happened here is, okay, I've lost my rubber guard, and my guard game's gone to pot, but I'm on top, I've passed the guard, I've got some, do you get points for this? 3 points maybe? Got my precious points, yes. Got the ball in the hole. And there's loads of jiu-jitsu from here, okay? So this is what we call twister side control. Obviously I could attack that arm if I wanted to. But the main thing is, okay, I lost my rubber guard, but I passed the guard, I'm on top, inside control, okay? Ready to do all my fancy tectonic truck game. Right? All because he rolled out of my rubber guard. So I'll just show that one more time. Boom. Clear the head in one go, who cares? He forward rolls, look, I've got to catch him. Feet get out of the way, and I lean into him. Over the top of both legs, not one. If I go over the top of one, he omoplatas me. Swim. We could do this. This is a cool little play. That doesn't lie on crush here. All because he rolled. The only reason we added that in is because you're definitely going to see it. If you start playing chill dog side, although the Jersey hook is good, and getting a foot in front of the face will certainly slow it down, That's the biggest thing you'll see, is people forward rolling out of it. But don't think of it as a loss. It's not, how is that a loss? You're now on top in whatever side control you want to be in. That's the place to be, okay? And you get some points. Yay! I pride ourselves at 10th Planet that we, 10th Planet Banbury, sorry, that we don't just teach the 10th Planet system. We've got a leg lock coach, we've got a wrestling coach, we've got, you know, our coach, all like that roller choke. That's nothing to do with 10th Planet. That's just, I think the Americans call it a great popper. Like it's, you know. So yeah, so you kind of want to keep an open mind, really. Lackland Giles is really good, all this K-guard stuff. So in my opinion would be try and choose the best leg lockers. Easy to work out who the best leg lockers is, who's having the most success with leg locks, you know. And then do you want to invert? Do you want to go more of a standard back, you know, back step sort of stuff? So yeah, there's loads of styles out there, mate. Yeah, loads.